Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's me, Mr. 4K. I have to say, after spending some more time playing Star Wars Outlaws Demo, I have to say I'm very impressed playing this game. The best way to play this game is by using the controller like this, you know, switching it those Joy Cons like this and playing it like that. All right, so that's like the best way to play this game because they're not using any uh, gyroscope or mouse control gyroscope motion or gyroscope motion dual grip or mouse control, so might as well just play it like this, but that's fine, it's okay. I mean, it's fine by me. So let's talk about Star Wars Outlaws Demo. It's available for all of you who have Nintendo Switch 2. Pretty impressed with the performance, number one. 60 FPS. To me, that's the most important thing, is the performance. If the game has the performance, steady 60 FPS, that's the most important. The second is the graphics. They're actually pretty good for Nintendo Switch 2. Because I know this game was very demanding, even on the PC. It was a bit of an undertaking, and it's good to see that Nintendo Switch 2 is handling this at ease. However, as I mentioned yesterday, I felt maybe they could have added some extra little touches, some little extra features that Nintendo Switch 2 has, but they choose not to, which is fine. I just felt like it was like a missed opportunity for Joy-Cons to use the features of the Joy-Cons. But anyway, so looking at the demo, I would say, yeah, if you're somebody who is thinking about purchasing this, I would like easily recommend this, man. This looks beautiful. It really does. It does look beautiful. Impressive, actually. I was impressed. What was it? Two Suns, yeah. Tatooine. And I think that's why they selected this demo on this region, on this planet, Tatooine, because it really looks beautiful. Is Star Wars Outlaws an open world? Yes, it is. It's a open world game. I might actually find myself playing this game again and completing it on Nintendo Switch 2. Honestly, I could easily see myself playing this game now on Nintendo Switch 2 and completing it. The reason being is I can play it now how I want to play it. I can play it on my television, or I can play it on my Nintendo Switch handheld, right? So I can choose how I want to play this game, which I think is cool. I love the ability of just undocking your Nintendo Switch 2 and just taking it with you to your bed and just laying down, chilling out, relaxing, and playing this. I love that. But again, 60 FPS, graphics are honestly pretty good for Nintendo Switch 2. You have to keep in mind this is a Nintendo Switch 2, and this is why a lot of people have been telling me about this game. I think even Brendan mentioned it to me. He mentioned it to me briefly. He said, hey, you should check out Hitman, Star Wars Outlaws, and Jamboree. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, let me check out Star Wars. Certainly looks good. Plays good. Listen, it plays better than on my PC, yo. It was poorly optimized when it came out. I'm sure now it's optimized, but when it first came out, it was poorly optimized on my PC. But look, this is surprisingly good. Um, and look, this Nintendo Switch 2, I think once developers learn more about this hardware and what this hardware is capable of doing, I think we'll see more and more developers take the advantage of this system. And I was surprised to see that Chrono's New Dawn is actually available on Nintendo Switch 2. First Light James Bond is coming out. Even Resident Evil 9 Requiem is coming. I'm so happy to hear that because I like this ecosystem of playing everything on one ecosystem. Now, my main ecosystem is PlayStation, of course. But it's good to see that even Nintendo now can be that ecosystem for you to play all these games, you know. Japanese, man, they are. This really proves that Japanese are the leaders, and they always have been the leaders when it comes to consoles. Xbox, Atari. Let's be honest, and I don't want to like start some kind of a, argument here, which I'm sure I will. If you look at American-made consoles like Ataris, Xbox. They had some success here and there, but eventually they failed. What happened to Atari? It failed. What happened to Xbox? Well, it's failed, let's be honest. I mean, Xbox console, why in the world would you want to spend $700, $800 on an Xbox Series X? For the life of me, I can't think of any reasons. And I'm not saying this because, I want to just, be negative about the Xbox. I still think the Game Pass has value, but the console has no value. Okay? To me, the console has zero value right now. Not only is it a 5 years old, outdated console, it's coming to its end of a cycle, but then again, you're going to pay $800 this Christmas for something that's at the end of its cycle? And there's zero reason for you to have that. I listen. If people want to have an argument with me and debate me, please debate me. But I know my friend Kemi will agree with me because both me and him we had Xbox Series X. But right now, dude, there's no reason for you to have Series X. Honestly, maybe 5 years ago, okay, it was a brand new console. Okay, I get it, but there was so much uncertainty. But right now, dude, I can't think of any reasons why would you want to need an Xbox Series X or Series S when it's available on PC, when it's available on your Amazon Fire TV stick, on Meta Quest 3. Or I can play it on Meta Quest 3 on a big screen, 1440p. Anyway, let's get back to this game. So, like I said, I'm pretty impressed with Star Wars Outlaws here. Honestly, I want to just show you a little bit of graphics. Look at those two moons, man. They look beautiful. Don't forget, this is NVIDIA GPU. Alright, it's based on Tegra, Ampere, more powerful Tegra, Ampere GPU. So it's NVIDIA GPU. And I think NVIDIA here is doing a pretty good job. Remember, we can also get deep learning super sampling with NVIDIA. And I heard that we might see deep learning super sampling on Nintendo Switch 2, which will certainly help with the games like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which is coming out in December. Yeah, let's just kind of like go around the ship a little bit. Let me just look at it. Yeah, this is impressive, man. This I'll be honest, man. If I'm going to be completely honest, man, this is... This really looks good. It really does. It does look good. Here, let's do a thumbnail. It really looks good. Surprisingly good. I really didn't think that it was going to look this good. Like I said, I did criticize Ubisoft for not utilizing the features of Joy-Cons. But it's fine, you know. Okay, no big deal. But I'm glad that they. What I mean by Joy-Cons, not utilizing features like gyroscope, motion movement, and using the mouse, right? It would have been better for the precision of like when you're fighting the enemies to have a much better precision. But hey, we got a good performance here, 60 FPS. HDR looks good. Graphics are good. So yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, yeah, Gold Edition. I easily recommend this. Yeah, to purchase for Nintendo. I actually might play this. So now I can see the reason I might play this on a Nintendo and do the whole walkthrough on the Nintendo and buy it and finish it. Now I can finally enjoy this game the way it was meant to be enjoyed, without any hiccups, without any issues, and now I can finally enjoy this game. So yeah, I think I will certainly purchase this. There's no question about it, because now I know that I'm getting a really great experience. I'll have a great experience. I'm not going to have any issues. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to finish the game. So yeah, and thank you for the demo, Ubisoft, because demos are the key, bro. Yo, this is what I want to see more of. I want to see more demos. Demos, honestly, I miss those days back in the days, 25 years ago, 30 years ago. We used to have demos. Not only did we have demos, like in magazines, but the demos would be bundled even with the game. When you purchased the game, there would be another demo. Hey, you purchased this game from us? Cool, awesome, thank you. Did you know we also have this game? Would you like to check out the demo? I remember, like, when I purchased the Zone of the Enders on the PlayStation 2 in 2001. The Zone of the Enders, because it was produced by Hideo Kojima and Konami, it was bundled with Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. And I was like, how cool is that, right? So I miss those days where there used to be demos. Even official Xbox magazine used to have demos on a disc. That's the company that Ryan McCaffrey used to work for. That's how I know and remember Ryan McCaffrey. I was like, I'm familiar with this guy, Ryan McCaffrey. I know this guy. And I was like, where do I know Ryan McCaffrey? I know Ryan from official Xbox magazine, dude. Back in 2003, 2002, 2004. Official Xbox magazine. And I remember Ninja Gaiden being bundled with official Xbox magazine. I remember Splinter Cell being bundled with a demo. Like, we used to get demo of Splinter Cell, demo of Ninja Gaiden, demo of Mech Assault 2, Lone Wolf. Dude, I remember getting Project Gotham Racing 2. There was demos, and these demos would, like, same thing with the PlayStation magazine and Nintendo magazine. There was demos, dude. Did Nintendo have demos? For GameCube, yes. I'm sorry, not for Nintendo 64, but for GameCube, yes. I do remember in 2003 and 2002, there was a demo, a little mini disc demo on the GameCube, and you could check out some of the demos. Yeah. So I miss those old days. of demos. Those are the golden age of gaming, where because demos really makes you want to purchase the game. Here's what I would say to developers. Developers, if you want someone to purchase your game, stop wasting money on a campaign, on these ridiculous artificial intelligent generated trailers, on these live motion trailers, hiring these actors and doing all the stunts and all that. That's just waste of money. You could save all your money without doing any of that stuff, without wasting millions and millions of dollars on a campaign. If you want to save millions and millions of dollars on your campaign to promote the game, give us the demo. Demo is the key. The demo will show me exactly whether or not I want to purchase this or don't want to purchase this. All right. So I appreciate the fact that there's a demo on this. Hold on, where are we going? Are we going this way? I was going the wrong way, by the way. I just realized. I can't believe I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch 2. You can also upgrade your hover cycle. I call it a hover cycle. Hover motorcycle. Hover cycle. What is this? Oh yeah, you guys want to fight? Oh, you guys want to fight? All right. Hold on, let's fight then. Hold on. They want to fight. Okay.
Not a chance.
Hold on, let me exit. How do I exit?
Whoa.
Alright, let me get my weapons. Where's my weapons? Alright, let's see. See, this is what I was talking about. Not using a gyroscope. Don't you think the mouse would have been a great addition? And it would be more precise by using a mouse or gyroscope. So that's why I was a bit of disappointed that they didn't use the gyroscope. And so yeah, you see what I'm saying? Mouse would have been much better here. You would have a much better precision sneaking around. Instead of doing this, but anyway. You know, they can still do it. It's never too late. It's never too late. Let me pick this up. Hold on. Pick it up. Oh, Jesus. You know, Ubisoft, you can still do it. You can still patch this up and update. And include gyroscope and a mouse. Or just a mouse. Just let me have the mouse feature. Because with the mouse, I would be so precise. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like this rifle. Nice. So here's the thing, man. I like what they've done with the game. Like, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I also heard that, I'm certainly buying Assassin's Creed Shadows on Nintendo Switch too. There's no question about that. 100%. I think Ubisoft did a great job with Nintendo Switch 2 hardware. With the Nvidia's hardware, they were able to squeeze in as much as they could with what they are familiar with, Tegra, Ampere architecture from NVIDIA GPU. But I felt that they missed the opportunity on the Joy-Con feature, which is the gyroscope movement. And just like on Cyberpunk, having that motion sensor gyroscope movement would have been much better. Or they could have used the mouse. The mouse precision would have been so much better, man. Using a mouse instead of doing this, instead of like playing it like this traditionally. Because I think with the mouse, man, I would have had much better precision when I'm like engaging the enemy. And they should have made that an option, Like, that's what I like about Cyberpunk. You don't have to use gyroscope motion sensor movements, dual grip. You don't have to use the mouse. But the fact that it's there, that it's available for those who want it, I think it's something that I appreciate about Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red. So I just feel everything else is great. I mean, I highly recommend this. Oh, absolutely, I recommend this. You will have an amazing experience with Star Wars Outlaws on Nintendo Switch 2. It's perfect. But small little things, missed opportunity of taking the advantage of Joy-Cons. I just felt like, especially since you are porting this game to Nintendo Switch 2, why not use the Joy-Cons features? I just don't understand that. Like, honestly, Ubisoft, like, you're porting this game. I don't want to make a big deal about this, like I said in my previous video. But you're porting this game to Nintendo Switch 2, and you don't want to use those features. And those features are super easy to unlock. Actually, Ubisoft could implement those features today with a quick firmware update. Honestly, with a quick firmware update, like, I don't know, like 200 megabytes quick firmware update. I don't know. Yeah, only 200 megabytes update, and they could implement those features. Maybe they will in the future. I don't know. Maybe when they see this video. But I highly recommend. I actually, now I want to continue playing this game myself. Well, I can write this? Really? Alright, let me get back to my hover. It's right here. Am I going to purchase this game? Absolutely, dude. Because now I know I can play this game and finish it without any issues, without any problems. So yes, of course. Now I know I can enjoy this game and finish it finally and play it the way it was meant to be played on Nintendo Switch 2. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. Thanks to this demo. It would be hard for me to recommend it without the demo, but now that I'm playing this demo, I can easily recommend this. I don't want to fight these guys. Should we fight them? Should we fight him? Alright, let's fight. You want to fight? You guys want to fight? You guys want to fight? Huh? Let me show you something, huh? Come on. You guys want to fight? You guys want to fight? How do I change a weapon? Oh, there we go. Wow. Well, like, look at that. This guy looks like a predator. Damn. Heal, heal, my friend.
Zach's holding out.
It's such a joy to play this game now. Honestly. And look at the clouds and the weather, how the weather's changing, man. Oh, this is a purchase for me, dude. Yo, this is a purchase. This is a 100% purchase for me. And who would have thought that I would have the best experience on Nintendo Switch 2, huh? Who would have thought? Even on Xbox, it was struggling. Even on the Series X, when you go to the quality mode, man, it was like not even 30 FPS. It was like 27 frames or 28 frames. It wasn't like a steady 30 FPS. Some people have tested it. On a performance mode was good, but even on a performance mode, man, the graphics were like very blurry and crappy. On a PC was unplayable. On my i9 processor and 4070 16 gigs RAM gaming laptop, it's very, very good gaming laptop. It was struggling. It was unplayable. I've done it live streams. Like I said, Xbox Series X, it ran good on a performance mode, but the performance mode, the problem was it was too blurry. It was very blurry. It was soft. The quality mode was like 27 and 28 frames. It was not a steady 30 FPS. People say, well, how do you know it wasn't a steady 30 FPS? Well, I think Digital Foundry did a test on it. Like, it wasn't a steady 30 FPS. It was fluctuating. It goes from 28 to 27 on some levels. So it doesn't always stay at the 30, locked in 30. It didn't stay locked in 30. It was like fluctuating 28, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 29, 28, 27. I mean, it was roughly around 30 FPS. But who would have thought, man, that here we are. We're on Nintendo Switch, man, and Nintendo Switch 2, and we got much better experience. So, I find it very ironic that the console versions, the PC versions, I don't know about the PlayStation version, but I know the PC version was unplayable. I know that the console version of Xbox Series X was okay. It was still struggling. Even on the performance mode, it was blurry. But here we are on Nintendo Switch version, Nintendo Switch 2 version, and it's running better. I just find it, I find it very ironic. And if you guys don't believe me, go look it up. From last year, you'll see the tests of Star Wars Outlaws on the Xbox Series X and S. On Series S was even horrible. On Series X, the quality mode was 30 FPS, but it was not a locked-in 30 FPS. It was fluctuating. On some levels, would drop down to 28, to 27, to 29 on certain levels, depending where you were in the game. Performance mode was 60 FPS, but it was very blurry. Scaling was not that good. The draw distance was very blurry. Here, look at the draw distance here, man. Just look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this. And this is Nintendo Switch 2, man. That's the funny part, man. We are on Nintendo Switch 2. I was also surprised by Cyberpunk. Just how well the Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition looks, man. Pretty impressive. Yeah, so looks like I'm gonna have to get Star Wars Outlaws, huh? Well, thanks to the demo. I mean, you know. This is why the demo help. Demo helps, man. Having demos definitely helps. So, it's ironic that this game struggled on a PC. This game struggled even on the Xbox. I don't know about the PlayStation, but I'm sure it struggled there as well. And I get it. This was last year. Maybe now it's better. Now it's been patched up after a year. Right, it's been a year now. I'm sure they patched it up. It's working fine. But when it first came out, what I'm talking about, when it first came out, it was struggling. So I don't want people to make a mistake here. Oh, well, yeah, but Mr. 4K, that was last year, August. Yes, and that's what I'm referring to, okay? I'm referring to when it first came out by the end of August last year. August 27th, August 26th, whenever it was. I played it, I know, all right? It was having issues, all kinds of issues, all kinds of problems. I'm pretty sure after a year now, just like with Starfield, I'm pretty sure they patched this up. I'm pretty sure Ubisoft patched this game up and it's working great on PS5, PS5 Pro, and Xbox Series X and S. And on a PC, I'm sure it's optimized better now. But when the game first came out, was having all sorts of issues, all sorts of problems. I know that for a fact. So that's what I'm referring to, because I don't want people to make like, oh, what are you talking about? The game's running. You're lying. The game's running good. Yes, I know the game's running good now, but it didn't run good when it first came out a year ago. That's what I'm talking about. I know that it's running good now, but what are the irony that here we are on a Nintendo Switch 2.
He's gotta be close.
That we're on a Nintendo Switch 2, and on Nintendo Switch 2, we're getting a better deal on this console than what we got last year when the game was released on a PC and consoles. Alright, let's climb. I also love the fact that I can, like, let's say I'm playing this in my office here on my television, my 32-inch LG OLED, and I'm like, man, okay, I had enough playing this, streaming this. Let me go to bed a little bit, relax in my bed, you know, and let me continue playing this while I'm in my bed and take it with me. And I just, undock Nintendo Switch 2, take it with me and start playing it. I love that. So, yeah, dude, I'm for sure going to purchase this, thanks to the demo. I'm for sure going to be playing this. See, demo convinced me. This is why the demos are very important, guys.
Next, I think we're being watched.
Demos are the key, guys. Having a demo. Oh, by the way, Indiana... No! Oh! I was about to say Indiana Jones is coming. The Great Circle's coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Oh.
No Haas.
Alright.
Gotta be close.
Hold on. This is a long video, by the way, because I want to show you how good the demo is, Because yesterday I was just showing you the 4K resolution, which was fine. It's like a half an hour of 4K resolution to give you an idea how good the 4K is. So make sure you guys watch that video. That's why I made that video, to show you the 4K resolution of this game. So go watch that video. That's why I made it. This is just me overall giving you a feedback on what I think about the demo so far. Come on, come on. Get up, get up. Come on, come on. You got this. Looking good. Is it here? Let me change my weapon. There's something here.
Whoa, I don't want any trouble. Just looking for someone. Okay. I wish I knew what that meant.
So that's him. Haas. That's Haas.
Sorry, what?
Our rat thinks you're here for me. Only reason they let you.
Haas. I guess we'll recruit
Then
Haas.
I am. Jalen Bragg said you'd be good.
So this is what you do. You recruit these guys.
Busy.
So we're recruiting Haas here.
If it's Jalen, and I'm the best there is. All right, okay. Some bandits took these Tuscans' Crate Dragon Pearl. They think I'm a good hostage, but I'm not because and then those guys kicked me out. So, you go get that pearl back, and I'll be free for your job. Yeah?
Where is it?
A cave. One with bantha bones outside. It's crawling with those scum skunkers.
Best there is, right?
You know it, partner. Keep your comlink open.
Wow, man. This game, it's amazing. I'm just surprised how good this this plays and looks on Nintendo Switch 2. I really didn't expect. I know Brendan told me. I was like, okay. Brendan said to me, "Bro, you got to check out Star Wars Outlaws." I was like, okay, because I know he has a Nintendo Switch 2. I was like, all right, cool. So I listened to his feedback because I know he has Nintendo Switch 2 longer than me, and he's tested a lot of games. So as soon as he told me, I was like, okay, cool. Let me check it out. And luckily, there was a demo, and thanks to this demo, I was able to see just how good it is. I was going to pick it up regardless because Brendan told me it's really good. So I trust him. I trust his feedback. But luckily, there was a demo as well for me to test it out. So with the demo, this is like done deal. I know I want to get this. Like, I know I want to play this. So thanks to you, Brandon, for letting me know, and thank you, Ubisoft, for the demo. Where's my hover? Can I get my hover here? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh God. Jesus. You might have to fix your hover. I like that they let you explore this planet and this level furthermore. It's a pretty good demo, actually. I think with this demo, I think there's no question. Like, you will know right away. Look at the draw distance, man. How much better this looks on Nintendo Switch 2, man. It's really surprising. I'm very surprised, like, just by how good it looks. Uh-oh, uh-oh, stormtroopers. Oh God, stormtroopers. Should I mess with them? Why not? Why not? Let's have some fun. It's going to be fun. Remember, we're exploring this demo. Why not? To its fullest. That's the whole idea. So that way, for those of you who are thinking about maybe purchasing this game on Nintendo Switch 2 and you don't feel like downloading the demo, here, I can do it for you. So you don't have to. I think this demo will give you a pretty good idea. Or you can try it yourself, but I think this will give you a pretty good idea. Like how the good game is. I just did. Oh, I'm wanted. Oh shit. I'm screwed now.
Stay hidden, okay? That was close.
Nice. I did a good job. Oh yeah, bingo. Bingo.
Okay, careful.
Nice. I still got it. I did pretty good.
All clear.
Alright. Alright, I think we did our job here. We can get out of here safely. Use the ladder and just get out of here. I'm doing all of this just to show you the demo and how well the demo is, and that's the whole point of this video being 1 hour. I want to show you how the game plays. My first video was the 4K video, which is half an hour. The 4K video was just to show you how the 4K resolution looks. 1440p upscale to 4K, so you can see it on your 4K television. So make sure you guys go check out that 4K video. This is me showing you how the game plays, so you can have a better understanding of how Star Wars Outlaws plays and how it runs in this 1 hour video. And when you finish watching both of these videos, the 4K video and this video of Star Wars Outlaws, I think you'll have a pretty good understanding, like, why I think this is a really good version of Star Wars Outlaws. Surprisingly, right? You would think that we would have the best version on PC or the best version on the PS5 Pro, but we're getting the best version here on the Nintendo Switch 2. And what do I mean by the best version? Because it's Nintendo Switch 2. You know, you can switch between your handheld to docket to your TV. Considering this is a Nintendo Switch 2, all right? Because I know Nintendo Switch 2 has some extra juice, but I am happy to see that the juice that it has from Nvidia really can help. And it's certainly helping. Where is this? Hold on. There we go. Oh! Oh my God. Oh my.
Another time.
Oh my God. Hold on. I made a jump, but my hover motorcycle hit the edge of that cliff. That really sucks that it happened. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. Is it this way? Okay, which way do we go from here? Oh my God, what the hell is this? Some kind of creature? Get out of here. Get out of here. You want to fight? You want to fight? Huh? Huh? You want to try a piece of me? Oh, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Oh God. Jesus. It's a pretty hefty demo that they let you go and try out. Uh, to explore as much as you can explore here. Uh, I need to figure out how to climb up there. That's what I need to figure out. There's got to be a way for me to climb up. Up there. There's got to be a way. There has to be. There has to be. Hold on, let me see.
Whoa, okay, easy there.
There has to be a way. See, there is actually. Is there? Hold on. There's got to be a way to get up there. There has to be. See, there is a way. There's always a way, man. There's always a way to climb up. There we go. Okay. Which way do we go from here? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'm very impressed with this demo, I have to say. It's better than what I expected. Better than what I expected. Okay. Go get him. Go get him.
Nix, go. Fetch. Find cover, Nix. Go put on a show, buddy.
Nice. Get in, get in. Oh, no, 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 no.
They won't quit. Distract them, Nix. That's it.
How do I get this guy? I don't know. Get him.
Light up the barrel, Nix.
My shield's down. Move it.
There you go. Got him. Oh, let's do this. Let's get in.
Gotta move. Yeah.
All right, we're in.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, all right. We did pretty good. Let's see what we got here.
Look at this.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That's the demo. It's 1 hour. I wanted to do this 1 hour just to show you how good it is and how well it plays, and talk more in detail about Star Wars Outlaws demo. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can download it yourself and check it out for yourself. But if you don't feel like downloading the demo, hopefully this video will help you. You can also check my previous video that I did in 4K. I recorded this in 4K. So you can see the 4K version of this game and how it runs in 4K as well. So there's two videos. One, it's in 4K from yesterday, and this one, this one, it's a 1 hour video, 1080p, just to show you how the game plays. So there's two videos. The whole point of the 4K version of the video is for you to see it in 4K, so you can get better understanding how it looks in 4K, and it looks beautiful in 4K and HDR. And this one is just to talk about the gameplay and how well it plays. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, yeah, this was Nintendo Switch 2 version of Star Wars Outlaws. Listen, this Nintendo Switch 2 has really surprised me. I really wasn't expecting that it was going to be like this good. I really wasn't expecting that it was going to run this good. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's my day 5. Pleasantly surprised by this system. I'm also surprised to see how many third-party games are coming out. Like even Chronos New Dawn, it's available. James Bond First Light, it's coming out next year on March 27th. Resident Evil 9 Requiem, it's also coming out. So pretty surprised to see how many third-party games are coming out on top of Nintendo's first-party games. So I'm very impressed so far with this system. All right, well, there you have it, guys. That was the demo of Star Wars Outlaws, and I hope you guys enjoy this 1 hour. Like I said, my only complaint was the lack of gyroscope features on the Joy-Cons, and the use of mouse on Joy-Cons. The fact that they didn't implement gyroscope and mouse just like Cyberpunk did. I felt like it's a missed opportunity, but other than that, honestly, everything else is great. Like I said, that's my only complaint. It's the why they didn't use the features of gyroscope and mouse. But other than that, everything else is great. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps. My next video is going to be the reaction to Nintendo Direct Air Kirby's Air Raiders. So I'm gonna do my reaction on that. I'll watch the video and I'll let you know what I think about the Kirby Air Riders or Raiders. Kirby's Air Raiders. It's coming out November 20th. Kirby's Air Raiders. So I'll look at that and I'll make a video about that. That's my next video coming up. Okay. Thank you for watching.